Well, I hope I pronounced her name right. Vanessa Pullen is a music artist based in the city of Bristol, UK. Her main genre of music is classic soul, but she's been known to incorporate other styles into her portfolio, such as soulful rock, funk, jazz, and Latin. Her recent collaborations with Anders, Alinda, P.P. Arnold, Elliot Randall, Glenn Hughes, and Jill Solid from Shack Attack has resulted in the smooth mellow composition of her new track, Moving On, which we're going to play in a minute, which is being played on several soul stations, including ours, I might say, across the globe. She's a soul singer, she's the lead singer of the international collective Soul Emotive, and writes lyrics and melodies to anything that is said to move her at a soul level. Good evening, Vanessa.
Good evening, Mark. How are you doing?
Did I get that right?
You did.
And
that was perfect.
And how do I pronounce your name?
It's Poolian. It's a bit of a tricky one. So just think of like a swimming pool and then Ian on the end.
Paul Ian.
Poolian. That's it. Yeah.
Well, welcome to my show. Welcome to Chocolate Radio. I saw you done an interview with my good friend Nigel Waymark the other day.
Yes, that's right.
How'd that go?
This morning.
Oh, how'd that go?
Morning.
Was that live or was it
great.
recorded? Was it recorded or live?
It was live.
Oh, okay. Good. See, I only do live recordings, and I've had divas come on my show, and they go, "Oh no, you've got to record it." I go, "No. Let's do it live because we can just talk like we're long lost friends." I mean, I only Facebooked you up on Tuesday night, I think it was, a Wednesday night, and here you are on my show. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Right, so tell me a bit about yourself and what's been going on with you. Obviously, lockdown's been a massive thing for most artists, but I must say that I've been amazed at the amount of artists that are still recording and writing probably some of their best stuff ever. Has that been the same for you?
Yeah, I think it's been, it's obviously a very trying time for all of us, but I think in terms of music, it's kind of brought out more creativity in people, and there's some amazing music I've heard during the lockdown period, and it's kind of given me a bit more space to compose a bit more music than I usually would as well. So what's been going on is I'm currently working on my new album, which is also called Moving On. Cool. Which is the name of the track as well. And I'm collaborating with Anders Olinda, who you just mentioned. Yep. Who co-creates some of the songs with me on the keys and creates music, and been very fortunate to work with Jill Sayward recently as well from Shack Attack.
Yeah, fantastic.
So it's been fabulous.
I mean, Shack Attack, I play a lot of Shack Attack on my show, believe it or not, right? Because I think they've been going for such a long time. They're so big still. Japan is a huge market for them, and some people say, "Oh, it's a bit cheesy," but I just go, you know what, this is great music. This is great music from its time, and it still plays like it was yesterday. I love like Nightbirds and things like that. It's just like, I could go on and on and on. So you're a vocal coach as well, aren't you?
A professional coach, actually, which is not linked to music.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, when people see the name coach, they kind of, it could be there's so many avenues. Like there could be sports coaching, there could be like life coaching. I do professional coaching because my background's actually IT. Believe it or not.
Right. So it's not vocal coaching, it's IT, is it? Or...
No, not at all. In fact, the music, just being totally honest about it, that's only really come about in the past few years.
Oh, right, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I get that.
Interesting.
I mean, to put it this way, I was working in someone's, because obviously this isn't my 9 to 5. I'd love it to be, but Chocolate Radio can't pay me enough money, basically. So it's a pittance what I get paid. And I was working in some guy's house, and he said, "Oh, what's Jazz FM?" And I said, "Like, who do you listen to?" He went, "Oh, Jazz FM. Listen to Solar, blah blah. I can't mention all names." And he said, "Listen to Chocolate Radio." I went, "Who listens to Chocolate Radio?" And he mentioned a couple of guys, kind of thing. Then he mentioned my name, and I sort of pulled myself up on Facebook, and he went, "You don't look like a DJ." I said, "Well, no. I'm not in my DJ gear. I'm not looking like I normally do." But yeah, I know. I get it. I mean, it's what pays, isn't it? That's the thing. There's a lot of artists that are exactly the same as what you are, But my God, when I played your track for the first time on Tuesday night, literally, I got it sent to me. And I did this little thing where I just I'm not going to listen to it, I'm just going to play it on my show. So I played it about 11:15 on Tuesday night, and I was like, wow, this is good. What were the ideas behind this track?
I think it's possibly the stage of life that I'm at, where, because the track's called Moving On.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, when I created the lyrics, because what I do is I actually write the lyrics and compose the melody.
Right. Okay. So you do the lyrics first, and then you compose the melody. Yeah.
Actually, sorry, it was the other way around with this track. Sometimes it can be, the melody first and lyrics, or the other way around. But with this specific track, the melody just came to me. And also at that same point, there were many people saying, "Oh, have you created your own music at all?" And I was like, "No, it's not something I'd ever consider, to be honest."
Oh, really?
But then, yeah, previously, because it's the sort of thing that, I'd look at other artists and think, "Oh, wow, they're so amazing because they have that capacity to create their own. I wish I could do it."
Yeah.
It's quite interesting, my mindset at the time. It was the stage of my life that I was at. I just thought, okay, I'd been in Bristol for, I think, a few years then. And there's a lot of things that I kind of moved on to, like new projects. So that's where the moving on aspect came into, like the lyrics moving on. So, yeah, it's just a tune that kind of came to me. And because I knew Anders previously, who plays the music and the keys in there, he's been a great encouragement as well. So he kind of encouraged me to do a bit more with music, whereas for me, I'm like, oh no, that's not really possible. So I've learned now that absolutely anything's possible.
Anything's possible. I mean, look at me. I've got this show on Chocolate Radio. I mean, I'd never dreamed it. I was on Armed Forces Radio at one point. No, I wasn't. Hospital Radio, actually, broadcasting to the elderly people and everything else. But anyway, so Bristol, obviously, that's a great base for music, isn't it? There's some great stuff coming up Bristol.
Yeah, it's such a wonderful, creative city, and for its size, because I think it's like the fourth or fifth largest city in the UK. Yeah, it's amazing what you have there. Like all not just music, but on all creative levels. Art, everything. It's just a great place to unleash creativity.
Yeah. So where are you originally from? Are you just a little bit of background? Where are you from originally?
You might be able to tell by my accent. It's Mancunian. So
really?
Manchester, I grew up. Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. Seriously? That's yeah. You've been you're hiding it. You're hiding it a little bit, aren't you?
Well, it's just because I've moved around, because I used to contract in IT. Wherever the job was, I'd move. So I'd pick up local accents, because I think that's the thing when you're musical and you have an ear for, like, some musicians have ears for like languages and accents. Mm. So I think I picked up a little bit of, I went to Birmingham University, so I was in Birmingham for a while. Yeah, so I think I picked up a little bit of that, and then I lived in Reading for a while because I was contracting there, and then I think it's just a mix of everything, really.
Is Reading exciting? Is it? Is Reading really exciting? Is it?
It's got Reading Festival.
Oh, of course, yeah, I know. But apart from that, if you took that away, would there be much? I don't know.
It was good for working, because there's a lot of IT companies. So it was great for me to build my IT career there. And there are like, there's quite a few pubs that did, should I say, before the lockdown, live music there. Yeah. So yeah, there's things going on, but obviously Bristol's a larger city, so there's more going on there when it comes to music.
So doing what you're doing now, is this the dream? Is this is this like, because everyone has a dream?
Yeah, I would love to do music full time, but it's very much like what you're saying. It all depends how it all goes. So I keep my mind open and just say to life, well, just bring me whatever is needed to support me through my journey. Yeah. And that's it, really. And I'll see what happens. I'm very open to possibility.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is that as I said before, it's like, I connect with a lot of people in the States and things like that. There's a few people that are coming over here soon, hopefully when the lockdown's done. And, these are really good artists that don't get the exposure that they should do. And that's the reason why I'm a real kind of like, it doesn't matter where you're from. It's like, if it's good music, I want to play it on my show. And they say, and Roger, who sent me the track, and I was like, oh, it was just so wonderful. I'll tell you what we'll do.
Thank you.
We'll play the track now. You can introduce it, yeah? And then we'll come back and have a quick chat before we go. And I'll play another one of your favourite artists for you after this track. So this is your track. So do you want to introduce it for me?
Sure. So the track is Moving On, featuring Jill Sayward from Shack Attack, and also co-created with Anders Olinda.
Back here with Vanessa, and that's a lovely single, which is it's absolutely amazing. Where did you record that?
We did it in a studio in Bristol.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. Oh, yeah, I done it in my bedroom. No, some people do. But anyway, go on. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so it was actually our engineer is Alex Petman from Debut Mastering Recording.
Right, okay.
So we recorded it in his studio.
The instrumentation is amazing. Honestly, it's just it all kind of gels together in one lovely squidgy kind of thing. You know, it's like I imagine like getting the old Golf GTI out of the garage, the convertible, like, and driving around listening to that. I mean, that's what it done to me.
Oh, great! Thank you.
No, seriously, honestly, absolutely fantastic. So, when can we expect some more tracks from you?
Well, I've actually released another track, which is quite different from Moving On. It's more of a Latin-based track.
That's fine. Called, I like Latin. I like Latin.
Yeah. It's like I created it because it's called Living in a Lockdown, which is quite appropriate.
Cool.
But I created it because I just wanted to lift people's spirits a bit, and Latin music tends to do that, especially like salsa vibe. And,
it makes me dance terribly. Makes me do terrible dad dancing. Dad dancing I do. It's terrible, honestly. My daughter was going mad. Go on.
No, I love salsa dancing. That's a hobby of mine. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, I do. I salsa dance. Well, not right now, of course.
Yeah, obviously, but,
yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that inspired me to write something a bit more upbeat. But yeah, I'm quite versatile when it comes to different genres of music, as long as it has the soul in it.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I'm happy.
That has a major amount of soul and such a jazz feel to it. I say, I just love the production. It's amazing. Your voice is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Seriously. Anyway, thank you very much for coming on my show. I really appreciate it. Good luck with the single. When's it released?
Moving On, it was originally released last year with my vocals.
Oh, really? Right.
Yeah,
okay.
it was. Yep. But the version that you just played with Jill Sayward, it's on sale actually. You can go to www.soul-emotive, which is the name of the collective that I sing in, .com. Or you can actually go to Jill Sayward's personal website. So if you type in on Google Jill Sayward Shack Attack, then there's 2 locations where you can buy the track.
It's fantastic. Can you send me your Latin track, do you think?
Yeah, I can do. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. I'll message you my email address. I won't read it out because I get so much hate mail. It's unbelievable. I'll tell you. Listen, it's been lovely talking to you. Thank you for taking your time out tonight. Really, really appreciate it, as I say. And how do you know Roger anyway? How did you get to know? Cause you obviously sent it to Roger. How do you know Roger?
Well, it's just Facebook connections, isn't it?
Yeah,
like it's kind of it's like mutual friends, and then your network starts to expand without you even realizing it. So it's just connections, and I've been a little bit more proactive lately in contacting people just to get the music out there. I think it's needed right now to have a track such as Moving On, where people are kind of in a situation where they feel quite fearful. So this track will help them to kind of expend their energy a little bit and feel a bit more relaxed.
You just sold the whole thing to me. You sold the dream to me there. See, well done. Thank you, Vanessa. We'll speak to you soon. Honestly, seriously, send me a Latin track. We'll get that. If you get it to me tonight, I'll play it tonight for you. But listen. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Come on, Chocolate Radio. I say, I've got a very big stateside audience, and they're like, so all my stateside friends are going, oh, they're actually good over in the UK. They're good. They know they're good. Thank you very much.
Great.
Take care.
Thank you.
Have a lovely night. I'm going to play you a bit of Tony Braxton for you because I know you love a bit of that.
Thank you.
And
Thanks
you're
so
making me
much.
high for you. Thank you, Vanessa.
Great.
Take care.
Thanks.
Lovely. Thank
Take
you.
care. Thanks.